Hey, good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Happy Thursday. That's right. It's kind of nice out today. And yeah, so no winter hat, no big heavy bulky jacket, and a little overcast, but other than that, it's quite a lovely day. I had the pleasure of getting a shot in my neck today. So that's how I started my day. So hopefully anyone who's watching out there, you had a better start of your day than mine. Not terrible. It's just I'm constantly wiggling my fingers and my toes while I'm getting it done, just so I can make sure things are good. But fingers crossed that this helps, get back to recovery. But here we are. So welcome to the daily walk. I'm sticking to that at least. Throughout the myriad of change and different things about this, I like the daily walk. I like the title. It's good. So we're gonna stick with that for now. One of the things I was watching in the constant doom scrolling that I do in the evening, like the rest of the world, there was a guy talking about the law of delusion, which in the world of manifesting, when you're talking about achieving a goal or something that you want, that in order to manifest it properly, it's that act as if you're already the boss, act as if you've already have the car, the house, whatever dream, goal, desire you want, act as if you already have it. And this guy, when he was speaking, and it was some form of a podcast, it was him and somebody else, and he was talking about the law of delusion. And he just talked about how you have to just be so delusional in your thought, that you do already have all these things, achieved it, and you just believe it with every ounce. And really kind of, touched on a lot of just kind of what people talk about when they talk about manifesting and the power of belief, and you just gotta keep doing it, right? But I really enjoyed the title, or what he framed it as in the law of delusion. And because when you fool yourself into believing something is real, you can just, you know, create that reality, right? So I don't know. I found it interesting. I do need to get out and walk more. These 5-minute walks really just don't do a great job of getting the blood moving. And, I really find that when I do get out and do my walks, that I have increased energy. I am happier. It helps me. I don't know. It just helps. So hopefully you're out doing a walk, or you're starting a goal, or you're pursuing something, or just enjoying the day. Maybe watching this video. I don't know. I have so many different ideas for what I want to do and there's just only, so many hours in the day. And I know I've spoken about, and I worked on this film project last year, and how it was really great, right? But I've also always just wanted to make my own things. I went to school with a buddy who was a writer. He went to film school, and that path just never, really materialized for him. And not that the dream went away. Life takes us all in different paths, and sometimes you circle back to it. Whew, I had a frame there for a second. Sometimes you don't. My gimbal didn't do its gimbal, or his gimbling. I don't know. But the point is, the more I film and the more I watch content, I find so many different facets that I find intriguing, and styles and approaches. And for me, this is a one shot. I get up, get my audio set, I now check my audio. I didn't put in airplane mode, so I might get a phone call and ruin this, and it's all gone. But we'll see. But there's definitely a stronger cinematic quality or piece to my walks that I want to be able to create more structure around. And it's there. It's going to happen. So just know, and I have to keep talking about it because I got to keep reminding myself of, these micro projects that I want to do. Granted, we have this all-encompassing goal, right? But when you look at these big goals as one obstacle, it's really hard, and you really need to kind of just break it down. And so we'll start to have more micro projects, and now that the weather is nicer, I feel I can start really working on some of these things. What are these projects? Well, you gotta watch and stay tuned to find out. I do want to say that I was finally able to, there's a plant there, almost wanted to take it, get my demo reel uploaded onto my webpage. And that will be my win for the week. Because, I met someone recently, and I shared my business card and it has my contact information. And he asked if, my demo reel was there. I said no, but I can send it to you. And I did, but that sparked of like, oh, I have this website. It's erskinestudios.com, and it's where my one-stop shop is for all my future hopes and dreams, and where it's going to live. But I have my portfolio, I have my about me on there, my resume, my work I've done. But now I had this tangible thing, right? I had this quality product, and I wasn't maximizing the potential of what I had in front of me and using the resource effectively. So I took some time, and through frustration and trial and error, I did it. I got it up. It works. You click on it, scroll through the site, it's front and center. It looks crisp. The audio works. You can play, you can stop it. So little wins. It's all you need, right? So as always, remember, you don't need the whole path today. You only need one step. And sometimes those little steps turn into little victories, and those little victories can turn to big wins. And so until that happens, we keep walking. And when it happens, I'll keep walking. So as always, hey, thanks for walking with me, and I'll see you on my walk tomorrow.